Look at our forecast because things are looking a little different than what a typical November is today.
Absolutely. I think today is one of those days where we can just really enjoy living on the Central Coast. Maybe don't think about the temperatures versus the calendar date too much because we got some 80s in store for today. It's going to be a nice warm one across the Central Coast. Thankfully, a lot of those very gusty winds that we saw yesterday have calmed down, but not calmed down enough to stop the heating that they cause. So good news there. Still some offshore winds are going to continue to warm us up pretty significantly as we head through the daytime hours today. Things are looking pretty good. There's still this remnant high pressure system sitting right off our coast, which is actually stalling out that cold front that is kind of lingering behind it. So that's not going to move too much more, continuing to stay off our coast. Still, some of the cloud cover that was originally associated with that storm is continuing to march into our region. Just a little bit of light cloud cover here and there for today. But overall, today is going to be a wonderful day across the Central Coast. Now, checking out what we're seeing outside right now at Avila Beach from 805 webcams. Gorgeous conditions to start off the morning. A little bit on the chilly side. 53 degrees out there at Avila Beach. 8-mile-an-hour winds. Nothing too bad out there. Also nice clear conditions. No major areas of dense fog across our region this morning. But that is actually also some of the warmer conditions here on the Central Coast. Only 34 degrees in Paso Robles this morning. 36 in San Ynez. 42 in Santa Barbara and 43 in San Luis Obispo. That's a sizable cool down just from yesterday. 14 degrees from 24 hours ago in San Luis Obispo. So you'll likely want that extra layer to start off the morning, but layers are the name of the game for today because it's going to get warm by this afternoon. Now moving to a little bit more of a broad forecast because we're heading towards some of the busiest travel days of the year. If you're headed down towards the south, they still have a pretty strong Santa Ana event down to the south of us, so we're keeping a close eye on that. And that's not the only system we're keeping an eye on for Thanksgiving travel. We've got clear conditions for much of the West Coast, even through the Rockies, even through parts of the Midwest. But this big storm system is going to be bringing some snow up to New England, significant rain and some icing, especially into the eastern seaboard, and very strong storms all the way down to the south into Florida for today. So if you're traveling east today, could be a little bit of a tricky one with those flights, but the good news is that's going to move out of the area quickly, and we'll see clear conditions for the next couple of days. Great news for those travelers. Checking out your forecast for today. 77 in Paso Robles, 81 in San Luis Obispo for today, 80 in Santa Maria, 78 in Lompoc, and 79 degrees in Santa Barbara for today. Checking out that 7-day forecast, very comfortable. Seeing a little bit of a cool down as we head towards Thanksgiving, but still very much warm for this time of the year. Continuing to see some sunshine and beautiful clear conditions all the way through the extended forecast, even into the early portion of next week. Neil, back to you.
All right, Vivian, thank you.